lot, turn me up.
Yo, what's good? Welcome back to another episode of the Merry Bunch Podcast. My name is Chris.
I'm Crystal.
Nico.
Brianna.
William.
Keonda.
And we are the bunch. All right, in this episode, we're going to discuss how social media can be used for manipulation. People are often fooled by what they see on the outside, but the question is, what's real and what's not? The bunch is going to discuss seeing the value in our own relationship and being you at your own time and pace. All right, let's get into this topic, social media versus reality. Do people put on, and if so, why? Babe, what you think?
I think some people put on for social media, and I think there are some people who are not putting on. But I really think people that put on for social media, they want to portray like they're this perfect couple, power couple, to a bunch of people who really don't care about them.
Or could it be like people are putting on in the hopes that things will get better? Like I'm going to post my man, hopefully something click inside of him. Or I'm going to post my man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Have you, like, thinking about it in that type of way? Like, or it's still fake and phony?
Fake and phony.
Well, I think anything with social media, people are going to post the most positive things of their life for the most part. But I think especially with relationship goals and people posting their relationships, there's so much money of being influencers. So I think people get I guess you could say like a high out of like likes. It boosts their ego, I guess you should say. That's the reason why they do it. It boosts their ego. It makes them feel good.
What you think, bro?
Definitely with that, it does boost their ego. I think a lot of people need that in their life because they're not getting it at home from their spouse or, somewhere else that they need to be getting it from. So they need to wake up to Facebook and post to get that, feeling that high because they're not getting it at home. If you're posting every day, you need that in your life, and that's very unfortunate.
After I got married, I deleted my Facebook. I deleted all my social media because, like, I don't care nothing about social media. I don't care to post my life. I don't care to get your likes. I don't care to get your feedback on what I got going on. I'm not going to put my feedback into what you got going on because I don't care. I mind my business, stay in my lane, don't do social media.
Because I guess you're saying like you don't need the validation, and that's right. Why people are posting on social media. To me, you post on social media because you need validation. Not saying all the time. Some people post because, it's just what they feeling for today. But when you get into you constantly posting, talking about just constant posting. I mean, I think some people post on social media to be helpful, like, you know what I'm saying? Drop gems. But I also feel like people, like Nico said, they need the validation.
Yeah, they're doing too much.
So, okay, all of us are saying validation. So what is all of our social media posting like? Do you post often? What kind of things do you post?
So for me and us, I feel like we're like, we like to travel, so that's our thing. So we're going to post like if we're traveling or, doing something or, if we feel like he said, if we feel like it for the day, we may post something. But that's what a lot of people know us for. Like, oh, where y'all going next? What you doing next? Because we just post like when we're out of town. But that's all you're going to get for us is a picture. You're not going to get no words, nothing extra. It's just going to be a picture.
Right. So for me, I post, inspirational posts, pictures of my family, but, I'm not going to post in seeking for likes from somebody else or, getting this attention.
Yeah, my social media, just like my husband said, he deleted his social media. I didn't delete, but I I rarely post on my social media. Crystal?
I'm about the same. I post like if it's our anniversary or if it's my birthday, my husband's birthday, something like that. But I don't go overboard with it. I'm not one of those, oh, my man, my man, my man. No.
They know, girl. They know.
So how you feel about, because you said that with some, how you feel about the people that post my man, my man, my man?
I mean, whatever floats your boat. But I just feel like sometimes it can be a bit much. And I just feel like at that point, people are somewhat putting on.
That's true. Because I feel like when you constantly posting my man, my man, my man, and I haven't seen you post my man, my man, my man in a week, I feel like I know when y'all beefing. Like I know what's something going on now.
Right, you're telling on yourself. Definitely telling on yourself.
All right, so let's get into couple goals. Bro, what you think about that?
Man, I just I don't know. I don't look at relationships and be like, oh, I want to be like them, or I want my relationship to be like theirs, because my relationship can't ever be like nobody else's. Mine gonna be what it's gonna be. Mm-hmm. So, as far as couple goals, no. Can I get insight or inspiration from a couple? Yeah, I can. But as far as like goals trying to be like them, nah.
Right. I don't think we should get wrapped up into the couple goals on social media, because we don't really know what's going on behind the scenes, and you end up following somebody or trying to be like somebody and ain't even real.
Right, because you don't know what that woman or what that man went through to get that person. I mean, behind closed doors, the man could be knocking her head off between the washer and dryer. You just don't know. I'm just saying. So, like Buki said, you can get inspiration, or if you see a couple, they on Facebook, they done went to Dubai or went to Jamaica, you can say, oh, I want to go to Jamaica, or I want to go there, but it's never, oh, I want to be just like them.
Yeah.
I mean, because honestly, if we like talk about some of the celebrity couple goals that people label, Tiana Taylor, Jeezy, like all these people breaking up, Tamara, like they all breaking up.
Tia, baby.
Oh, Tia, sorry, Tamara.
Papoose, you put hands on Easy Boy.
Oh yeah, Remy Ma, yeah, but they still together. We just
For now.
You don't know.
That rap battle look
Like
Hearsay,
Brianna
hearsay.
just said, people gonna post the good stuff. They
Right.
ain't gonna post. Oh,
Right, because Papoose
man.
could have been doing something them 5 years she
Know
was
what
in
I'm saying?
jail.
You never know. You never know. They
He
could-
was there every day. He said he was there.
That's
from
what he said.
sun
But
up
he
to-
can't sleep there.
Come on, somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think, like I said earlier, I think these days a lot of people idolize other people. And I think, especially like the word influencer, right? That's going around. Influencer means to what? Influence. And so a lot of times people are influenced by people, but they forget like these people are putting up a facade. These people are not who they say they are. So you can't have couple goals, just like the whole Derek J thing or whatever his name was. All these women were following him, and I was following him too, because he was giving like, little tidbits or whatever. But you have to separate the person from what's on social media.
Exactly.
And she mean Derek Jackson, so people know who you talking about.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Mr. Jackson. Also to add on, like, do you guys follow the Shade Room? Anyone follow the Shade Room?
A little bit. Yeah.
All right. So a lot of times, like, everyone knows there's been a bunch of like celebrity divorces that are happening. But often when you read the comments, people are like, I don't want to get married now because they going through divorce. And that's another thing, idolizing these relationships. Y'all don't know them. That is not you. You do not have to be them. And so that's important. Like, even though someone else is getting divorced, that does not have to be your story.
Facts.
Right. Yeah, that's a good point. As far as the manipulation that goes on in social media, I think, they pick and choose what to push at certain times, and people just follow it blindly.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
And that's the thing with social media. Like, people don't know how to decipher it because you've been looking at social media so long, so you think that's the reality, and so it's really hard for people to like pick up. Like, no, that's what they're feeding you. That's not what's going on. Like, marriage is still thriving.
Yep.
All right, so as far as social media and reality, wanting what someone else has, what y'all think about that?
Never want what someone else has because you don't know what they really have, especially from social media. Because just like Bree made the point, you're only going to see the good. You know, that's all they're going to put out there. We're not going to put out nothing bad about what's going on with us or anybody we know.
We see people posting these, you know, pictures as if like wearing Gucci and, you know, Louis Vuitton, and, you know, on the outside, like, you look at the comments and everybody like, oh man, you living it up, you living your best life. They got, you know, this type of car. And what you don't realize is sometimes that stuff fake. It's not real. You get what I'm saying? The car is leased. They will never own that car. So I think it is still like, how can you really want what someone else has? Because like Nico said, you really don't know if it's theirs, if it's real.
Yeah.
It's an illusion.
Yeah. And it's fine with buying a dupe, but make sure they make it. Make sure Louis Vuitton got that what you got on. I mean, if you're gonna fake it till you make it, baby.
But not even just that what they have is fake. Also, you don't know, they probably living paycheck to paycheck just to keep up.
That. Yeah, that's true.
So, wanting what somebody else has, bad idea.
What God has for me is for me.
Preach.
So I don't want what you got. I want what God got for me.
I know that's right.
Exactly.
Now, wait a minute. You can want some things. It just really depends. Like if you see a couple and they just became homeowners or something like that.
Right.
You know, that's a little different.
That's different.
Right.
So you can want that for your family.
I mean, wanting it and then becoming jealous, because it's people who want something to the point that it becomes jealousy and they can't really celebrate in the midst of seeing somebody else, you know what I'm saying, elevating. So wanting and saying, okay, yeah, that's a new goal for me. Yeah, cool. As long as you're not idolizing the item.
And I like what you said about the jealousy part. Like, social media is a powerful thing because not only is the manipulation, but it's also like your spirit of jealousy and idolization and things like that. So you really got to be careful when you go on social media and what you're intaking. That can just mess up your whole entire being. So you got to be careful too.
That's true.
Right, because you can see something on social media that's, I mean, you might think it's real, but it's fake. And you take that same thing that you seen on social media and you try to set that bar in your household or in your marriage. And it starts to, affect it in a negative way.
That's true.
What it boils down to, social media is a lie.
Right. You really can't determine what's real and what's fake anymore.
Yeah.
Like, you really can't, even down to pictures that people post. I mean, you just can't tell no more.
Yeah. Even coming down to like we was talking about the shade room, they're going to post what they want you to see. They're not going to post everything. There's really a toxic place if you really think about it.
Like, even some of these split ups, like divorces, how we know that all of it is real? Maybe
True.
it's just for clicks or for attention.
Yeah. Because clout is a hell of a drug.
Right.
People do a lot of shit for it too.
They're doing that thing for clout.
All right, let's get into this next topic. The topic is boundaries and social media. Individual boundaries. Should you post your spouse, and what do you think about couples that don't post their spouse at all?
I think for myself individually, as far as boundaries with social media, I don't really post that much. I do my same posts every year, birthdays, anniversary. But I guess a boundary you should have for yourself is just how you present yourself, because as we know, social media can go towards a job. It can go towards future connections. So you want to be careful of what you post. So I think I'm really mindful of what I post and how I present myself, because that I don't want people to see me in a negative light.
Yeah, I definitely feel the same. As far as posting your spouse and stuff like that, a lot of people rush into it sometimes. That may not be the best thing with social media in this age. You might need to take your time with posting some people, because a lot of them not going to last past that first month. It goes everywhere. Once it's out there, it's out there. So you better know what you're doing.
So when did you post me?
I really don't remember. I mean, it was probably like within the first 6 months.
6 months?
You don't think so?
A month.
Oh, well, I guess it was a month. Excuse me. I stand corrected, but you still here?
Shit, it took my wife 2 years to post me. Dang.
He is lying.
Shoot,
He
that
lying, but
almost.
he lied. But I do feel like on your social media, yes, you should post that you are married. I'm going, I'm up in the air about posting a boyfriend or a girlfriend. I don't know. I did post William when he was my boyfriend, but he forced me to do it.
I knew you were gonna say that.
You did. But yeah, just like Nico said, you want to make sure it's solid before you just, start posting, people that you're dealing with on your social media. But definitely on my social media, I have that I'm in a relationship and I'm married. I think that's important. And I think, you should post. Like Brianna said, I'm going to hit you with the occasional birthday, anniversary, just so people know, he taken, I'm off the market too, What about you?
Better be off the damn market. But yeah, I don't, like I said, I don't have social media. Well, I do Snap because I take pictures of the kids and stuff like that. But as far as like posting, nah, I don't post at all. No birthdays, none of that. Do I post? I mean,
Yes, you do.
When? What I
Sitting here
post?
lying. So you don't post me on my birthday?
When I post you on your birthday? When the last time
So
I post?
y'all don't see him post
When
me
the
on
last?
Snap?
When the last time I posted you on your birthday?
Oh, he said he used Snap.
Yeah, on Snap. But that's all he have.
Yeah.
I'm gonna post Crystal all the time. Of course, she gonna have to check the picture before I post it.
Because he like to
like
post
that.
some ugly ass pictures. But I do agree with everyone else. You should have some boundaries of what you post on your social media, especially if you have like a professional job. That's something I take very seriously. But definitely, I feel like if you are married or if you are in a serious committed relationship, you should post your spouse or boyfriend or girlfriend, just so people can know that you are off the market.
Okay, so let's get into couple boundaries. The interaction on social media, likes, DMs, and does that bother you? What type of boundaries do we set for that in a marriage?
Definitely don't need to be in the DMs.
You in somebody's DM? Or
I mean, neither one of us need to be in anybody's DM except each other's.
Or someone DMs you, communicate, let us
Yeah,
know.
communicate and let you know what's going on. I kind of had a situation like that. I had an ex-girlfriend in my DM, I think on Messenger, like Facebook Messenger. You know that, hey, how you doing? What's been going on in life? So I told Bree.
big head.
Yeah, basically. And I told Bree, and she's very nonchalant. So she's like, oh, okay, whatever. Because she already know. What you mean, no?
I mean, I wasn't nonchalant, but
I mean, not nonchalant as far as you wasn't getting mad because you knew it wasn't nothing. Like, I cut it off.
right,
Yeah.
right. I trust him to cut it off, and he came and told me and showed me. So I mean, I wasn't worried about it. Now, if she would have kept on persisting, then I would have took the phone and told her something, But
What you gonna tell her?
back off.
Oh, okay.
My man. I've had dudes in the DM before, but I told you about it. when we were, yeah. So, and I'm definitely not in anybody's DM.
So for me, I did have a situation where I had posted something and a female left a bunch of like heart emojis, and of course she went crazy on them. You want to talk about it?
Please talk about it, please.
I really don't, but since you brought it up, let's talk about it. It was his birthday. Now this was before engagement, before marriage and all that stuff, but it was his birthday. He made like a little birthday post or whatever, and I don't even know what the person left under the post because I don't have Facebook. But, you know, the phone got to ringing. And apparently it was a bunch of kissy face emojis, happy birthday with a bunch of emojis or whatever. And I went the hell off. Like, okay, so what's this about? And it's that. I just feel like boundaries, no kissy face emojis, no liking naked pictures or whatever, women with their butts all out, none of that. I ain't with it. Not being in people's DMs, I ain't with that either. I done had a few females be in his DMs. He'll tell me about it. Some of them asking for jobs, little stuff like that. You know. He told me about it, but yeah, boundaries.
That's to throw it off.
Right, but you can't be mad at him, right? If somebody's sending him kissy face emojis.
Well, she was.
Listen, growth. We're talking about growth. We're talking about Crystal 6-7 years ago. Okay. Back then, that Crystal was a little childish.
I got my head chewed off. Man.
So today, Crystal, how would you handle it?
The same.
I can't say it was handled so well. It hasn't happened again.
Yeah, and it better not. If you're listening out there, don't you leave no kissing face on my man post, okay?
I know what a beat. Make sure you get one of them.
I heard.
All right, since we talking about social media, what you thinking about venting on social media, or you know, when you're having a problem or when you mad? What's the boundaries for that?
I say absolutely not. Nobody should be. You should never feel comfortable posting something like that about your spouse on social media for other people to criticize or judge your spouse. No, absolutely not. I don't agree with that.
100% do not agree with it. I talk to my wife if it's an issue. We can't sell it. We'll be mad at each other for the day. We'll come back at it tomorrow. But far as posting on social media about issues between us, nah, definitely not.
Yeah, and I think with posting on social media when you're mad, that's how other people start to seep into your relationship. And if they see that you are unhappy or you having problems, those people we were just talking about in your DMs, they really gonna come flocking. So you got to be careful about what you post and, you know, keep that offline for real.
Because understanding you mad at your spouse today or at this moment, it's not gonna always be like that. Y'all gonna get it together, but you still got your business out here, and people feeling some type of way or feeling like they can judge your relationship based off a post that you was only feeling temporary feelings.
Yeah. And you done posted all that to your family. They're the ones that still gonna be mad while you over there in love.
True.
And then people will put their own twist on what you post. So if you post, we had a issue or whatever, they gonna add to what you post, and that might not even be true. So that's how people do. They add bullshit, fuel to the fire. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I just say no.
Right, I agree. And sometimes people, they try to be slick. Like, For example, let's say you have a couple that going through some things, and let's say the wife is in her feelings. She gonna post subs. Soon as you post them, people gonna say, okay, yeah, she talking about her husband, clearly. Who else could she be talking about? Then next thing you know, a day or two later or later on that day, she'll post, oh, what I post is just social media. No, ma'am, sis. You was talking about your husband.
Right.
So you really should be careful what you post, how you post, and when you post. Don't put people in your business because they really do not care. You're just giving them something to talk about. They're going to pick up the phone. Girl, you see such and such post this. I knew that man won't hitting on this. Or I knew she was doing this. Or blah, blah, blah. Like, cut it out. Don't give people a reason to talk about you and your husband.
People be waiting on something to talk about.
And another one question I got is just like, are you really looking for sound advice on social media? And why did you choose out of everybody, like why you choose social media to go and get that?
Because people love attention. It's all for attention.
But what are you, like, posting on social media, like posting a problem on social media? What feedback are you really expecting from people that you don't even know?
Right.
What are you expecting?
I'm gonna pray for you, bruh.
Like, and that's gonna make you feel better?
Or a like.
That's gonna make the situation better?
Yeah. Or it's basically just a like so you know someone's in your corner. You know what I mean? You feel like you won the argument because people are liking and validating what you're saying.
Right.
Yeah.
But people also prey on your downfall.
Yeah, they do.
They pray on your downfall. They can say, oh, yeah, I'm praying for you, bro. I got your back. But then go pray that you don't make it. You stay stuck right there where you at. Like, don't even give people the opportunity to do that.
It's like Crystal said earlier. I mean, I think people really think the hearts that they see on social media and the likes is really genuine. And these people don't,
Facts.
like Crystal said, they don't give a damn about you
Facts.
at all. All right, is there any final thoughts, anything anybody else want to say?
Yes. What I want the people to know, be careful what you put on social media. If you have a problem with your spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, at this point, any type of problems, whether it's with your family or friends, be careful what you put on social media. These people don't give a damn about you. Okay? That's number one. Also, be careful as to what you take in from social media. You see all these people with, like Kiana said earlier, all this designer, these nice cars, these big ass houses. Be careful what you take in. You don't know what them people are going through, what they had to do to get what they got. You don't know what they got to do to keep it. Focus on yourself and keep God first. Keep it pushing.
Facts.
Amen.
Yep.
All right, so that's a wrap for episode 6. We hope y'all enjoyed the episode. Quick question though. How do you feel about people venting on social media? Make sure you comment below and let us know what you think. And remember,
The wedding is only the beginning.